Sorry about that. I hope you can hear me now.
Yeah, I think you can hear me now. Yeah. So if you want to get started on Melsoft Academy, all you need to do is just apply and you can join in February. So we've got a class starting in February. We'll teach you cybersecurity from beginners, from basics to job ready. And it will take you about 12 to 18 months. So yeah, I hope that's something that would interest you, Silent Dude. Chiamo, do boot camps really work? Cybersecurity, to be specific, without a coding backend, only did HTML. Boot camps work. So let me explain why boot camps work, and um, maybe you'll understand when I explain. There are a lot of people that finish matric and then they all apply to go for university. But unfortunately, universities in South Africa and in the rest of Africa, really, they can't accommodate everyone. So every year you get about 700,000 people that finish matric but didn't qualify to go to a university. So boot camps act as a bridge to help those people, as well as to help people that maybe went to university but studied something that they didn't like. Boot camps also help. And if you look at Melsoft Academy, I can only speak for our boot camp. We have a 96% graduate placement rate. So if you finish our boot camps, you have a 96% chance that you'll get employed, you'll get an internship, you'll get a job, you'll start earning. So boot camps work. But just like with any school or any course or any program, it all depends on whether you are willing to put in the work, because it's not going to be easy. If you're learning a new skill in 6 to 12 months or 12 to 18 months, it's going to be intense. It's going to be difficult. So if you put in the work and you're dedicated and you're motivated and you're not lazy, then boot camps are great. So yeah, I'm also a boot camp graduate, by the way. Okay, Bafana, with Melsoft, do I have an option on doing my bootcamp online? How can I do my repayments if intern? Yes, you can do your bootcamp online. In fact, the vast majority of our students, we've never met them in person. However, repayments start while you start studying. Unfortunately, they don't wait until you get your internship. So, and that's just how it is. Poker, I'm stuck between cybersecurity and software engineering. Both fields are great. So just spend maybe the next 3 months learning about software, learning about cybersecurity, and then do some practicals. Try to build an app on the software side. Also try to do some practicals and hack the box exercises and stuff like that on the cybersecurity side, and then pick one. There are a few people that I know that manage to do well in both. Those people are there. So you can try to do both, but honestly, one is more than enough. You're still going to make a lot of money in either fields. All right. We have a question from Zwanaka on Zoho. I have recently completed my degree in statistics and I am eager to pursue a career in data science as a business intelligence analyst. To build practical experience and showcase my capabilities, I would like to know which platforms are best suited for creating a professional portfolio. What an incredible, well written question. Hey, Zwanaka. Okay, so when you're building a portfolio for data science, you need to be careful. My recommendation would be for you to build real world applications. So study real businesses or speak to startups, find founders and say, hey, I'm studying data science and I'm doing BI. Can I just work in your company for free? This is my recommendation. get a few companies, get 3 or 4 companies to work for free, and then study their data. You'll see that most of these companies won't even have clean data. They might not even be collecting data. So you need to be the one that puts in the systems of the data collection, the data cleaning, and then once you have it, you can now write your code and do some data science stuff with it. Then you put that on your portfolio. So having real companies on your portfolio is more powerful than only having dummy projects or stuff like that. So that would be my recommendation. Work with real companies, and it's easy. I mean, if you reach out to 20, 30 companies on LinkedIn, definitely you will get 3 or 4 founders saying, yeah, as long as you just show them that you're gonna add value, show them that this is gonna benefit their business. Don't talk about your portfolio. Just say that I'm doing something, I want to do it for free, I want to help you grow. um are you interested? And then you reach out to them. I promise you, a lot of startups will be happy. Even me, you can reach out to me. I would probably be happy to do that too. Okay. Does Melsoft have a campus in Cape Town? This is from Mike. Not yet. Only in Joburg. It is in the works. Maybe mid to late 2026, we should have a campus in Cape Town. What's up, Liz? Nisi, which one is easy but paying? There's no such thing. Nothing is easy. In tech, nothing is easy, right? So easy is, it depends on you. What do you enjoy? Because both are difficult. Software is difficult, cyber is difficult. So easy is, what do you enjoy doing? What can you do for 8 hours a day without feeling pain? For me, I can sit and code and build apps for like 12 hours straight and feel guilty that, oh my goodness, I'm wasting time. I'm not doing any work when I'm actually working because I enjoy building apps, right? So it's all up to you. If it's something that someone is forcing you to do and you don't enjoy it, then it's gonna be very difficult. So really, really spend some time, try everything, and then decide on um which one doesn't hurt more. Yeah. Do you recommend studying law? Um, we always need lawyers. I mean, if you want to be in politics, a great way to enter politics is through law. So yeah, I do recommend law if that's what you want, if that's what you really want to do. I do recommend it. Lawyers get paid, eh? Is logistics paying? Mashle, is logistics paying? It does, especially as an entrepreneur. You can make a lot of money in logistics. Mabs K, I am 38. Am I too late to switch into tech? What a great question. If you're 38 years old and you want to switch into tech, these are the things that you must know. It will be very difficult for you to get a job. I'll be very honest with you. It'll be very difficult for you to get a job as a software developer, a junior software developer at 38, 39. Why? Because you're competing with 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23-year old killers that don't have work life balance. They don't have a family. They don't have anything. They're just coding 24/7. That's who you're competing with. So, for you to get a job as a junior is highly difficult. However, you have the upper hand when it comes to entrepreneurship because you are more experienced. I would assume that at 38 you've worked, you've done something. Maybe you've worked as an accountant or as a doctor or whatever you've worked as. You can build tech products in your industry, and not many 38-year-olds will do that. So if I was 38 years old and I'm getting into tech, I would not be applying for an internship for 6,000 a month. I would be thinking about building a business that can make me 1 million a month because of the experience that I have. So that's my challenge to you. Mobs K, get into tech, but start your own business and then hire us to do the work for you. Okay, Kachi, I study history at school. Can I do one of the tech courses? I think you can. I don't think it matters. You can. Vuvupoi, I know a bit of coding. I can build a website from the beginning. I have ideas, but procrastination. Procrastination? Are you kidding me? Okay, I get it. I get it that I struggle with it too. But there are things that you mustn't procrastinate over. There are things that you really mustn't procrastinate over. Let's say, imagine you're a zebra. Imagine you're a zebra and you're being chased by a lion. Okay. There's a guy who made this analogy, it's not me. Imagine you're a zebra, you're being chased by a lion, and then the lion bites your neck, and the lion is actually biting your neck. It's about to rip you off and it's about to kill you. Will you have procrastination to get out of that situation? I don't think so. Imagine someone put a gun to someone you love. They put a gun to their head and said, "Hey, you've got an idea. I want you to build this idea. If you don't, I'm gonna shoot the. I'm gonna pull the trigger." Are you gonna say, "Nah, I don't feel like it"? Are you gonna procrastinate? You're probably not gonna procrastinate. You're gonna build that idea. So what you need is to find your why. Find your reason why. Really look into the things that motivate you, look at the people that love you, and find a reason why you should work for them. Me, I'm just motivated because I love the game. I love the game. I wake up, I just want to play the game. But then I also have a family to take care of. So if I don't come on these live streams and post content, what's going to happen at home, you know? So you need to find a why that's so heavy, that's so big that you won't allow procrastination to bring you down. Well, that's just my psychology tips. Okay, we've got a question from YouTube. Chulumanko, what advice would you give to someone who wants to pivot into UX, UI UX design? Having a psychology honors degree, I'm currently doing short courses in UX design and project management on Coursera. Well, the fact that you're doing this on Coursera, you are already ahead of a lot of people because Coursera really is a great platform. So you're already ahead of a lot of people. Well done. Finish the Coursera course, and then start applying for internships. I would say start applying for internships. Try and get unpaid or paid internship. It doesn't matter. Don't be too focused on money because your first year in tech is your hardest. Your first year in tech is your hardest because no one cares about you, no one knows you. You are unproven, you're a liability to most companies. So, what you need to do is to prove yourself and make yourself so undeniable that people can't afford to ignore you. So, you're already on the right path. Finish your Coursera program. I don't know about the project management part because, like you said, you want to be in UI UX design. So, just focus on that. Then get an internship, get some work experience, and then start applying for jobs. UI UX design is a great field. Okay. Next question from Zwanaka. If I were to request your mentorship in building my portfolio, what information or requirements would you need from me in order to consider guiding me through the process? So, unfortunately, I will guide you. I will only guide you if you're a Melsoft Academy student. And you can imagine why. My content gets 500,000 to 1 million views every week. There are a lot of people, hundreds, if not thousands of people that DM me asking for mentorship. And I don't have time because I'm running a business. I have a family, I have God, I have all these things. So I really don't have time. I would love to mentor you. However, if you're a Melsoft Academy student, then you have me. You have me on speed dial on the Discord. You know, you can drop me a message, you can come to the campus. I'll mentor you for a full year, a year and a half. As long as you're at Melsoft, I can mentor you. So that would be the only requirement. Just join Melsoft, whether you're joining in in February or April next year, just join Melsoft and then I'll be your mentor. And I will really push you to achieve your goals. Also, be careful what you wish for, because if you have me as your mentor, I don't take excuses. I don't care if I don't care if what's happening at home, your girlfriend or your boyfriend broke your heart. If you and I have an objective and we said we are going to build this portfolio by the 31st of October 2026, it better be done. It better be done. I'm a very hard mentor. So be careful what you wish for, Zwanaka, because with me, you're either going to achieve your dreams or you're going to hate me because I'll push you. I'll push you until you break. So be careful what you wish for. Okay. Tim Baker, your question, he does not have metric. He's interested in cybersecurity. Without metric, you can't do Melsoft Academy accredited courses, unfortunately. So very difficult. Just get metric and then come and do cybersecurity with us, because you won't be able to get a job without metric. You won't be able to get a job. So for us, we can take your 40,000, 60,000, but then you won't get a job at the end. It's of no use to us. So please finish your metric and then come to Melsoft. Mlungisi, I just want to get my CompTIA. You can do that through us. VS Lungi with the snake. I'm studying cybersecurity with Melsoft, but I'm not looking for a job next year. What can I study? Okay, you're studying with us, but you're not looking for a job next year. Tell me more, Lungi. What is it that you want? What are your goals? Tell me more. I need to know more. Um, guys, thank you so much for just being on this live. Please hit a like if you're watching this on YouTube. Please just like this video, just to spread the word. If you're watching this on TikTok, please just give me some hearts. Please just give me a little bit more hearts. Spam some hearts, please, guys. I really appreciate it. It will help a lot more people to know what's going on. Guys, I'm not seeing hearts. I'm not seeing hearts. I'm seeing some hearts. Maybe one person out of all of you guys. I'm not seeing that many hearts, but I really appreciate the engagement. Okay. Byron, is this our Byron? Git is also a good platform for those Jupyter notebooks and stuff. Okay. Nami ngamehlo akho la okanye filter. There's no filter here. I study history. Can I do cyber? Yes, you can. How much is the course, brother? This is from Ricardo. Ricardo, the courses are from 40 to 60K, depending on which one you pick. And there are also a lot of flexible payment plans, from 40 to 60K, depending on which program. There are some payment plans, student loans, the whole shebang. So if you want to learn more, just apply using the link on my bio, and then we'll be in touch with you. I know that February is a bit far, which is our next intake. It's in February. So um, by now you can finish, you can enroll, make sure that you're set, then you're just preparing for Feb. So now is actually a good time. Um, okay, I'm just gonna take questions, guys. If it's not a question, I'm not gonna answer. Eh? If I'm web developer, can I join Melsoft? Yes. Are you in South Africa or Dubai? I'm in South Africa. Currently in South Africa. Back home, M Sans. I'm in IT grad. Boss said skip. I'm in IT grad. Said skip CompTIA, focus on Azure cloud security for high employment thoughts. They all work really. Azure, CompTIA, all these things, they do the same thing. And that same thing is they certify you. So you just have to decide as an IT grad, what do you want to do? Do you want to be a network engineer? Then do CompTIA stuff. If you want to do cybersecurity, do CompTIA. If you want to get into cloud, yeah, do Azure, do AWS, do Google Cloud, do all that stuff. They are all great. IT is so big, it's so vast, and I would say that IT is still, it's still at the beginning, because The world is just getting more and more and more digital. Technology just keeps advancing more and more. So, whichever IT field you choose, software, cyber, data, cloud, CompTIA, Cisco, Oracle, Melsoft, She Codes, Within Code, whatever, as long as it's IT, my friend, you are good. You just have to make sure that you enjoy the part of IT you're doing, because maybe you might not enjoy Azure. Maybe you might not enjoy um, cloud. Maybe you might, I mean, Azure is cloud. You might not enjoy networking. You might not enjoy cybersecurity. Find something that you enjoy and then become a master at that, because IT is big. Just find something that you enjoy, become a master at that, and you're good for the rest of your life. They all work. Okay. Hey Anna, is Try Hack Me a good platform to study cybersecurity? The answer is yes. Try Hack Me is a great platform. If we join Melsoft, do you assist with job placement? Yes, we do, Portia. We do assist with job placement. You better join ASAP, because we might not be continuing with that. And let me explain why we might not be continuing with that. We want our students to be the best, right? So sometimes when we give you the job, um, some of the people can't then look for other jobs. Okay, so let's say you do Melsoft, you graduate, we give you the job, or we give you access, right? We don't give you a job. We give you access. We introduce you to our partners. Our partners will interview you. If they like you, they'll hire you. If they don't, you'll come back, we'll introduce you to someone else, and then the cycle continues until you're hired. Sometimes when we do this for certain people, they don't learn the skill of actually looking for a job. So when that job ends, for example, or when another opportunity comes, we have not equipped them. They've not tested enough the grit of actually hunting for a job. So I am a little bit afraid that we might be giving too much. Um, we might be spoon feeding you too much if we're gonna actually place you. I'm a little bit concerned. So I don't know whether I want to continue doing that. Um, However, at the moment, I think maybe for the next 1 year or so, yes, we're going to continue doing that. So, yeah, we assist you, but I really want you to learn how to hunt on your own. I really, really want you to learn how to hunt on your own. I don't know how I can do that. Mr. If one does and finishes from Uganda, how possible is it to get a job in South Africa? It is very difficult. It is very difficult, because here in South Africa, we don't have enough jobs. If you just check on online, like I think 62% of our youths don't have jobs. So if you're coming from Uganda, your chances of getting a job in South Africa are very low. Unless you're really good, like you're a genius, you're smashing it, yeah, then a company can sponsor your work permit and all these things, but it's very difficult. I would encourage you to go to Saudi Arabia. I would encourage you to go to Saudi Arabia with your skills, because they have so much money and not enough talent to give that money. So I would say go to Saudi. Don't come to South Africa. Because South Africa, we 62% unemployment. So companies are gonna look at South Africans first, unfortunately. Okay, I want to be under cybersecurity, but my company paid for my Microsoft certificate cloud. All right. Um, Last time I tried to register on the course, you said it's for free. Yes, Microsoft Circle is free. You can join Microsoft Circle absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything. But if you want to get into the boot camps, the accredited programs, the stuff where you've got one-on-one mentorship and daily lectures, an actual school, you have to pay school fees, right, Sydney? If it's an actual school, you have to pay school fees. But if it's an online course, then yeah, we can give you that for free. So if you want to learn for free, just go on to Melsoft Circle. You can There's a link on my bio. You go on our website, look for Melsoft Circle or membership app. Sign up, it's free. You don't have to pay anything. Um, I did my CompTIA A plus. This is from Spamandla Magwaza. I hope you related to Snidile Magwaza. I did my CompTIA A plus and have experience in at a school, but I have a challenge getting a job. Okay, getting a job is one of the easiest things in the world. Let me explain why. Please just give me 1 minute. I just need to adjust something real quick. Okay. Let me see if it's okay. Almost. Okay. I want to explain why I say that getting a job is one of the easiest things in the world. And really, guys, I'm not being arrogant at all. Let me explain why I say that getting a job is one of the easiest things in the world. Companies are there to make money. Okay? Please listen to me, guys. Companies want to make money. They want to make more money. If a company is making a million in profit every year, they want to make 1.5 million. They want to make 2 million. They want to make 3 million. Companies want to make more money. It's in their nature. What is a job? A job is an opportunity for you as a person to help a company to make more money. That's literally what a job is. If you're not helping a company make more money, why should they pay you? Why should they pay you? I mean, imagine if you're a business owner, would you pay someone that's not helping you make more money? Why would you pay them? Right? So, if you want a job, all you need to do is to convince someone that you're going to make them more money. That's all. You need to convince a founder, a CEO, a head of HR, or whatever the title is, that if they bring you on their team, you will make them more money. That's all you need to do. So, how do you do that? How do you convince someone that you're going to make them more money? How do you convince someone that you're going to make them more money? Who can answer that in the chat? If you answer that in the chat, I'll give you 30 minutes free mentorship if you get it right. 30 minutes free mentorship. How do you convince someone that you can make them more money? If you answer this correctly, I'll give you 30 minutes free mentorship. I'll go with you for a coffee in person. Who can answer this? How do you convince someone that you can make them more money? It's very easy. Building a portfolio, no. Showing your projects that could benefit them, no. Wrong, wrong, wrong. That's what everyone else is doing. But you guys are on Larry's live stream on a Wednesday night. You guys are smart. So this is what you do with your with proof of your skills. No, you show someone that you can make them more money by making them more money. That's what you do. You make them more money. You say, hey, business owner, I see you're running a printing company, you're printing t-shirts, you're making maybe 100K a year or so. What are you making? Obviously, they won't tell you. Then you'll just guess and say, okay, you guys are making 100K a month. I'm gonna build a platform for you, sir, that can allow you to sell more and make maybe an extra 20K per month. Is that something that would interest you? No one's gonna say no to that. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Go for it, do it. Then you build the platform, you deploy it, it's live, and then this person actually starts accepting orders on the platform. They start accepting orders on the platform, and now they're making more money because of you. Then boom, you make your ask. Hey, if you like this website, I'm unemployed. If you can pay me 10K a month, 15K a month, 20K a month, if you like it, no one's gonna say no to that. Then you can say, yeah, I mean, if you hire me to actually hire me, I'll also run your ads. I'll also do this. I'll also do that. I will make you more money. That's how you get a job, guys. It's the easiest thing. It's the easiest thing. The problem is that most people look for jobs. They do this thing where they print a CV. I'm looking for a piece of paper. I'm looking for a piece of paper. Let's say this is a CV. Okay. They print this and then they go to companies and say, hey, I did a course. Can I get a job, sir or ma'am? Can I get a job? Please hire me. And then they do that to 5 different companies a day, which I think if you're really serious about getting a job, you should be applying for 50 jobs a day. But let's say you do 10 jobs a day, you do this every day, and then you say there are no jobs. It's because you're doing it the wrong way. You need to prove to an owner, to a founder, that you're gonna make them more money. Or either save them time. You're gonna save them time. And the best way to do that is by actually doing it. So the question is, are you willing to work for free for maybe 2 weeks, 1 month? Are you willing to work for free for a little bit of time to get the job that you want? Or do you have pride? Because some people have pride. They'll be like, nah, I'm not going to do that. Nah, how can I work for free? I've got a degree. Some people just have pride. So that's how you look for a job, guys. Sorry, you couldn't get it wrong. You couldn't get it right. But yeah, you guys got close though. Luyanda got close. Solve their business problem. Luyanda got close. Actually, Luyanda, well done. So yeah, guys, more questions. I'm looking for questions. Do you hire? If someone would think I can help you integrate, the guy is so good. We just hired. Um, Thing is, Melsoft, we don't need new engineers because we've got a pipeline in our academy. We've got 130 active students that we know, we like, we trust. They come to campus every week. We already know who we're going to hire next from them. So for us to hire someone from the outside, it will have to be um management position or a directorship position, that sort of thing, but not a dev, because we have 140 engineers in training and we get to pick from them. So no, we don't hire engineers. We've got so many. Our students are really, really good, you know. There you got it, Mabs K. You volunteer. Volunteering is important. As long as you show them some results, you do it for free at first, you show them some results, and then you get their feedback. Are you happy? Do you like what I did? And then they're like, yeah, yeah, this is great. I love what you did. And then you set the terms. Because another a mistake that some people make when they're volunteering is that they volunteer for too long. You know, you don't want to volunteer for too long. So you want to do a little bit of work, ask if they're happy, and then say, okay, if you're happy, I'm gonna do some more, but I'm looking for this. I want this. Will you be able to offer me what I'm looking for? And then they'll say, sure. As long as you tie your income to their income, you make them more money or you save them time, they will not say no. I mean, like right now, if someone came to me, this is just personal. If someone came to me and said, Larry, I can see you're trying to run three companies at the same time. You're barely having any time on your hands. You know what, Larry? Let me handle all your emails and your calls and your WhatsApps and your admin work and your laundry and everything that you do. And maybe you can pay me 5,000 a month or 10,000 a month. I'll probably say yes because I do need help. So the tough part is finding the right people to work with. But thanks to LinkedIn, I assume you guys have LinkedIn, right? Thanks to LinkedIn, we have thousands of people, if not millions of people. Okay, I'm going to do graphics design. What are the recommendations for a laptop? Firstly, I don't want to blow water on your parade. I don't want to rain on your parade, but graphic design is a low income skill these days. However, if you really want to push, an 8 gig RAM machine, a MacBook Pro, anything Core i5 is not a hectic thing, but you need to reconsider because it's not a high income skill anymore. It used to be a high income skill in the early 2000s or the 2010s, but now graphic design is not a high income skill because people can do their posters on Canva, people can do logos on Canva. It's just not something that would get you to make a million in the next like 3 years. I wouldn't do it. But that's not what you asked, is it now? Lebohang, does attending hackathons help in any way? Because there you are given a problem and you solve it. What a great question, Lebo. Hackathons are great. Right. So if you don't know what a hackathon is, let me explain. A hackathon is an event that lasts typically 24 to 72 hours where participants, well, it's a competition, it's more of a competition. So a hackathon is a competition where in 24 to 72 hours you're given a problem and you're asked to solve that problem using technology. So you can build either a working app or a website, a prototype or whatever, but it's within a limited time and you work in teams. The advantages of doing hackathons are, firstly, you improve your technical skills because you are building real projects for real people. Secondly, you get to meet a lot of new people at hackathons, and people that go to hackathons are typically focused people. So you could meet your next employer, you could meet your next co-founder, your next business partner. There are a lot of people that you could meet in hackathons. Another advantage is that a hackathon looks great on your CV, especially if you win. If you win a hackathon and you put that on your CV that you won a hackathon, believe me, believe me, it looks good that you won a hackathon. Even top three, it looks great because to me as an employer, it shows me that you are a person that can work under pressure when there's a deadline and you can deliver results. So a hackathon is great. My recommendation for all of you guys is whenever you hear the word hackathon, don't even hesitate. Don't even think about it. Don't even try and look for dates and see if you'll be in town or not. Just apply and go. Just literally apply and go. If you do 3 to 4 hackathons a year, you are really good. And also hackathons help you learn new skills. So hackathons are great. Thank you, Lebo, for that great question. Very good question. All right. We can take a break now in my limited edition Melsoft cups. These are no longer available, by the way. Don't forget to hydrate, guys. All right. So we've been live for about 50 minutes. Um, Zwanaka and Tiamo, if you guys still want to stick around, you can stick around. I know that we had said 45 minutes, so if you guys want to stick around, you can stick around. I'll keep streaming. Like I said, I think I want to stream for like 3 hours today, so I'm still gonna be live. But if you guys want to hang out on TikTok, you can hang out on TikTok. If you want to stay here, you can stay here. I'm not gonna end the stream. Okay, here's a question from Luyander. I'm doing a real world project. If I show you how I can make more money, solve a business problem, can I get 30-minute mentorship or referral or junior role? Would like to connect with you on a link. Yeah, bro, if you can show me how you're gonna make me more money, yeah, show me. Show me. Guys, if you've got business ideas that if you feel like you can help Melsoft Academy grow in some way, please let me know. Let's do it, guys. I'm very open to collaboration. So come to campus on Friday. Come and see me in person. I will be there this Friday. I was there last week as well. Come to Rosebank at WeWork, and we can have a chat. We can have a chat. Okay, more questions on TikTok. Ashley, hey Dimple, what's up? Ashley, where can I study to learn software dev? If you have answered that question, I'm sorry, I just joined. No problem, Ashley. If you want to learn software development, then the best place is Melsoft Academy. This one, these guys. I don't know if you've seen this logo. If you've seen this logo, the best place is Melsoft Academy because you get international and local certifications as well as guaranteed internship when you're done. So the best place would certainly be Melsoft Academy. What's your view on Linux systems admin jobs? Is it worth paying? Anything with admin is not the highest paying job because it's by nature it's an admin job, right? So Linux system admin, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, my friend Dimpo. I don't know. Um, Linux is a high demand software in general, but for it to be like well paying, like 100K a month. Let me see. Let's Google this. We can Google stuff nowadays. Senior roles can make up to 700K a year. Entry level can make 240. So between 350 to 700K a year. Yeah, so it's good. You can do it. So it's good. It's good. Yeah, you can do it. I don't know much about it, to be honest. Naledi, I saw your crew at the AWS Summit. Thank you. Does masters increase earning potential? Whoa, big question from someone with big dreams. Does masters increase earning potential? Of course, it really does. Master's degree opens you up for corporates. Like if you want to get into climb the corporate ladder, yes, master's degree is big. It's huge. Corporates love that kind of stuff, eh? Master's degrees, MBAs, all this stuff. Yes, it does increase. It really does increase your earning potential. I would do a master's degree. I've tried to do a master's degree. I got accepted into two colleges to do master's degrees in the United States. But for some reason, God has just been like, not my will, Lareth. It ain't my will for you, my son. So I haven't managed to do it yet. Busy not doing a master's degree. I would have wanted to do a master's degree. I don't think I'll ever do one unless unless it's Harvard. I don't know. So if you're gonna do a master's degree, Naledi, I would say make sure that you pick a great college. That's the most important thing. Pick a great college. Pick UCT or VITS, or if you're doing in South Africa, like UCT, VITS, um, I would even encourage you to do it internationally, UK, USA, those kind of places, because the best thing about doing a master's degree are the people that you meet. The people that you meet the the school, like your classmates, they'll be top tier people. So I think a master's degree is a great investment. If you ask me, you should do it. You should really do it. Thank you, Naledi. Melsoft alumni here. Letlogonolo Shayi. What's up, brother? Lebohang. Views on QA and testing, data engineering, and cloud. Wow. Okay, let's answer this question. QA and testing, I thought it was dead because of AI, but I was wrong. Do you know why? A lot of people nowadays are using AI generated code. And if you ask any software engineer, AI generated code is very buggy. So I think we are going to see a boom in software testing, because everybody will be able to go onto their Cursor or Windsurf or whatever large language model and build an app, but then it will be so buggy because they're not engineers. They're vibe coding. So I think QA and testing is gonna see a massive boom. People will now have an app that works on Lovable or in Cursor, but it will have bugs. And then they'll say, oh, because they can't code. Then they'll say, I'm looking for someone to fix my app. So I wouldn't just end at QA and testing. I would add software engineering on top. So you do your QA and then you fix the bugs for them. I think that we're going to see a big boom in that. Data engineering is going to just continue exploding. It already is. I mean, TikTok is collecting so much data. Companies are collecting tons and tons of data and they don't know what to do with it. So that's obviously going to just keep booming. Then cloud, everything is on the cloud. This live stream is being hosted on the cloud server somewhere. Um, the apps that we use every day, the Google, the Facebook, the LinkedIn's, they're all on the cloud. Someone has to maintain that, you know? Like we think that technology just works. It just works. Like you just wake up, you open WhatsApp, you see messages there. There are people that are working very hard to maintain these softwares, these technologies. So all three are very much in demand. My prediction, or in terms of which one I would say is the highest paying one, I would say data engineering is number one because AI is data, then cloud, and then QA and testing in that order. But they're all really good careers. You'll be good for the rest of your life. Okay. M. Adan. If I want to become a cybersecurity, what are the most important tech areas I should focus on? You should focus on networking. You need to understand networks. So yeah, you need to know a lot of networks, and then you'll be good. Then after that, you can learn how to protect the network. So you need to understand how networks work. And obviously, the best place to do it is Melsoft Academy, and you can apply using the link on my bio. I always say this. So yeah, who would like to do a virtual podcast? Who would like to do an interactive chat? I am a Nigerian. What's up, my brother from Nigeria? What about BSc? BSc in what exactly, Sia? Zubenati, data science in the next 10, 15 years. Boom, boom, boom. Guys, did you see Mark Zuckerberg offered someone $1 billion to join Meta, an AI engineer to join Meta for $1 billion? Guess what? It's all data. AI is all data. It's all data engineering. So you can only imagine in the next 10, 15 years how big it's going to be. It's a great field. As a student who is doing transport management, which digital skills would you recommend for him? Learn how to code. This is why I recommend learning how to code, no matter what career it is that you're pursuing. Learning how to code helps you understand everything about a computer because you need to learn about installing software. You need to learn about running software. You need to learn troubleshooting software when it breaks. Then you need to learn logic and problem solving, inputs, variables, data structures, all these things. There's a lot that you learn. So, learning how to code accelerates your learning when it comes to tech. So, no matter what it is you're doing, learn how to code. You're gonna pick up a lot of digital skills. Even if you don't do it for the job, just learn how to code. BSc data science is great. Siabonga, are there certifications for fintech? Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. Hey, what a good question. Very good question. I think Stellenbosch has a fintech degree, if I'm not mistaken. I think Stellenbosch has a fintech degree. Let me just check. They have a master's degree. They have a master's degree. So Stellenbosch has a master's degree in fintech. So you can do it through them. Fintech is great. You'll make money in fintech. Like it's one of those fields where you're guaranteed to make money. You're guaranteed because the whole industry is about money. It's about money and technology, financial technology. You are guaranteed to make money. The only thing you need to worry about is do you know how to save, do you know how to invest and that sort of thing. But fintech is great. Top five certifications for getting into data engineering and cybersecurity: Melsoft Academy, Melsoft Academy, Melsoft Academy, Melsoft Academy, and Melsoft Academy. You've got your top five certifications. Melsoft Academy, my friend. However, yeah, no, I'm done. Melsoft Academy. Just do Melsoft Academy. Don't do anything else. Just go to Melsoft Academy. How can I become a software developer? Bronwyn, Melsoft Academy. Guys, I'm really not trying to um over oversell myself here, but Melsoft Academy is the best school in the world. It really is. Maybe in Africa, fine. Okay, not in the world. In Africa, Melsoft Academy is the best. So just join Melsoft Academy. Which platform is recommended for learning to code that's free? You guys know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Melsoft Academy. You can do the Melsoft Circle, which is absolutely free. However, if you wanna compare, then check out Free Code Camp. It's really good as well. It's absolutely free. Free Code Camp. If you're a woman, you can apply for the She Codes courses, the She Codes Foundation courses. Those are also good. Um, yeah. So Melsoft Academy, Free Code Camp, She Codes. Those are the three best places to learn how to code for free. Which language would you suggest for me to start with? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a very good question. So when you're still starting, you don't want to overwhelm yourself, right? So you want to pick something that's easy, that's still um, useful. So my recommendation would be for you to learn Python. Python is very easy. It's very straightforward. It's almost like English, and it can be used on websites, on AI, on data. It can be used on mobile app backends as well. And it also allows you to quickly pick up other languages. If you learn Python today, it's easy for you to pick up JavaScript in a year or so. So I would say learn Python. I would really encourage you to learn Python. It's a really good language. It's what I also started with back in the day. We think code watching this, but honestly, on private institutions, I think you guys are the best. We are the best. We are the best. Hey, I love Within Code. I do push people to go to Within Code as well. I love Within Code. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of your work. I'm a big fan of your work. There are only two boot camps or learning platforms in South Africa that I recommend: Melsoft Academy and Within Code. The rest, I'm not sure about. I think those are the only two that have really convinced me that they actually care about their students. Are there any age restrictions for a breakthrough in tech? Loot? No, there are no age restrictions. I did. Who? What's the name of the person that asked this earlier? I forgot her name, but she was asking if a 38-year-old can get into tech. And then we ended up saying it's very difficult for you to get a job as a 38-year-old, but you can certainly start your own business. So it's really not too late. It's never too late. Apart from Microsoft Azure certifications, are there other certifications? AWS is hot in South Africa, in the world actually. AWS is hot. AWS controls more than half of the world's cloud market. Amazon, Jeff Bezos, he did that. He controls it. So if you want to work globally, then pick AWS. Do the cloud practitioner fundamentals, and then you do the solutions architecture or the developer associate and ride that AWS wave. Fortunately, you can start at Melsoft because with Melsoft software, the software developer course, you do your AWS cloud, right? Which opens doors globally because AWS controls half of the world's cloud. So definitely I would push you to do AWS. Good evening from Nigeria. What's up, Nigeria? I want to learn ethical hacking for free. Do you know where? Yes, you can learn this at Melsoft Academy for free. I hold a diploma in ICT and I don't like coding. What would you recommend? Also, please plug for, and then he didn't finish. You didn't finish, my friend. She didn't finish. Non do me so. Okay, so you've got a diploma in ICT, but you don't like coding. What do you like? You have to tell me what is it that you like because IT is very vast, it's very broad. You don't have to be a coder. You can be a data scientist, you can be a cybersecurity analyst, you can be a UI UX designer, you can be an entrepreneur. You can do a lot of things in IT, especially when you've got a diploma. You know, because as a diploma in IT, you have managed to do a lot. Like you've gone through many modules, you understand. So, which module did you like doing? Then, if you can tell me that, then I can recommend a career for you. You have to like it. You can't do IT when you don't like it. Within code here. Thank you. Nah, I love within code. I preach within code. Eh? I should actually start charging you guys for promoting you on my platform with Melsoft Academy sponsor. I mean, Melsoft Academy paid for the the speaker, the mic, the phone, the laptop. All this is funded by Melsoft. only for me to come and say we think code is great. Make that make sense. I think we think code is great, but you guys need to start paying me now. Expensive 440. I would like to start studying with Melsoft. How should I go about it? You can apply using the link on my bio. Umuzi Bootcamp. If I'm being completely honest with you, I know Umuzi is a learnership, right? They do say that they're a bootcamp, but I know it's a learnership. So you do get free education and you get a stipend, which is always good. Um, I have not met a lot of people from Umuzi, so I can't really recommend it. I've not met, I've not been, I haven't met like 20 people that went to Umuzi. That's it. Yeah, no, I'm a software engineer or I'm working now internationally. I went to Umuzi. I have not met that many people. That's not to say that it's bad. It's just me not being exposed to it that much. So I can't recommend something that I don't know about, unfortunately. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I really don't know. I know it's a learnership and you get paid. ALX is great. Um, to start, you can start at ALX. ALX is not a place where you learn and then you finish there. It's a great place to start because it's mostly self-paced, it's mostly self-taught. You have to push yourself. You don't have mentors like at Melsoft Academy where you've got a one-on-one mentor that you can book and sit down with and have them explain concepts to you and stuff like that. You don't get that at ALX. You get a good maybe a good program, then you get office space that you can go and work from and that sort of thing. But in terms of teaching experience, it's a great place to start. I wouldn't just do ALX for the rest of my life. No, it's a great place to start. Is Cisco good? Yes, Cisco courses are good. Cisco is highly, it's international. Like they have a very big headquarters in Midrand and all over the world. Cisco is an American company, if I'm not mistaken. So it's big. It's big. Anywhere in the world, you can go with your Cisco certificate and people will know that you're good, you know? Plus food, really. Are there tech jobs on courses for compliance audits and regulations? I do not know. I do not know, Sia. If anyone is interested, there's an FNB hackathon in October. Yes, actually, the Melsoft Academy team went to the FNB hackathon last year in 2024. We sent 4 of our best students and they finished in third place. I was upset, of course, that we didn't win, but they finished in third place at the FNB hackathon last year. Melsoft was there. We finished in third place. Um, we do have our own hackathon as well as Melsoft Academy in November. We're having our own annual hackathon. We had it last year, and the Melsoft Academy team won that hackathon. I know it sounds fishy that Melsoft Academy team wins the Melsoft Academy hackathon. I know it sounds fishy, but there was an independent panel of judges that didn't know that this is a Melsoft Academy team, and they won, or we won. So go for hackathons, guys. Go for geek culture hackathons, FNB hackathons, Melsoft hackathons, or Tinga.io hackathons. Go for hackathons. I mean, we won Ace of Hearts. We won our hackathon. Like I said, there was an independent panel of judges, and our team won. Our students won the hackathon, which was great because it was open to the whole country and it was online. So let's see if they can retain the title. But this year we have a new team. So every year when it's hackathon season, like now, because hackathon season is typically after winter. Like now, it's after winter. Hackathons are now popping up and up and up. We have a dedicated hackathon team, and we will be coming to hackathon. So Just wait and see. You'll see Melsoft winning again. Because that's what we do. Our culture is we win, 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 win. We just the Melsoft culture is all about winning. Like it's in our onboarding documents, if you remember, of staff, where we say that one of our core principles and our core values in this company is that we win. We win. We don't play to lose. We play to win. I'm glad I'm in the right place. Now I stress because I just got my first certificate under Cisco. No, Cisco is great. Don't worry. Don't think. What's the guarantee that we are going to get jobs after we are done with Melsoft Academy? Okay. The guarantee is that Melsoft Academy will give you some training on how to get a job. And then Melsoft Academy will place you in several interviews until you get hired. So as long as you are really looking for a job and that's what you want, then you will get a job. I can't say 100% you're 100% guaranteed a job. You are guaranteed an internship because it's a requirement. You have to have an internship. You can't finish without an internship. You have to. We have to give you an internship. That is the government requirement. But after that, it's now all about you as a person. Are you actually good at what you do? Um, have you built relationships with people? Have you been coming to class? There's a lot that goes into this, but really, if you're a good person, you're a great person, we will shout at the from the top of roofs and say, "Hey guys, Lebo is amazing. You need to hire Lebo," and before you know it, you'll be hired. So, Melsoft Academy's success is in our graduates. It's in our students. If you guys are not getting jobs, Melsoft Academy sucks. But we push to make sure that you get the jobs after you're done. You just have to finish. Waiting code CPT will join this year. Please make it online. Yes, it will be online. It'll be online. You can attend the hackathon from anywhere in the world, even in Nigeria. May I ask what course teaches a person how to create a social network? There's no such course. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. There's nothing like that. You have to learn how to build a product. So I would say go on YouTube, look for a channel called Y Combinator, and learn how to build a product. Learn how to talk to customers. Learn how to do customer research, customer development. Learn how to sell. Learn how to actually be technical. So yeah, if you want to build a social network like TikTok or Facebook, there's a lot that goes into it. But if you just want to do it, maybe you just want to know the technical part, then you can do software development because it's all software development. How much do the jobs actually usually pay when you get placed? So that can be depending on your background. So we've seen that for people that have degrees, whether it's a law degree, an accounting degree or whatever degree, and then they do Melsoft, they typically earn more. They typically earn from between 15 to even 30, 35K per month. However, if you don't have a degree, if all you have is matric and then you do Melsoft, then you can start at maybe 10K, as an intern, 15 20K thereabouts, but you need to prove yourself because you don't have a degree. So yeah, if you don't have a degree, typically my starting salary when I got into tech with a degree was 6K. That's what I started with. And i remember being I remember applying for the job, and then I saw the company and I was like, wow, this company is a lot of money. And then I applied for the job and I was like, nah, I'm in. This was 2019. I was like, nah, I'm in. I'm going to make 20, 25, 30K. And then we did interviews and all that. And then we got on the phone with the guy that was hiring. And then he was like, so the starting salary for this position is 6,000 Rand. I remember saying, what? 6K? And I need transport money. I was staying in Germiston, and their campus was in Sandton in Joburg. If you're in Cape Town, it's like you're staying in. I mean, it's like the campus is in Cape Town CBD, but you're staying in um maybe where is that town? What is that? Pinelands. Maybe you're staying in Pinelands. It's a bit far, or you're staying in Bloberg side. That's a bit far. So I was like, for 6K, but I took the job. I was like, sure, let's do it. Let's do it. And I got a lot of experience. I'm so glad I took that job. It changed my life. So at the beginning, you must just take whatever you can get. And then after that, you can negotiate higher salaries. It was a startup. Most people that graduate Melsoft get hired in startups because startups are quick. They want the talent now. They don't have committees. They don't have all these things that take long in corporates. Startups, they want talent now. They demand talent now. They want people now. So naturally, we decide to partner with startups. Okay, I've been talking for so long. It's been an hour and a half. Um, I hope you guys have got some value. How would you stay at a startup before negotiating? How should you stay at the startup before negotiating? Please help me understand. Please explain a bit further. I'm gonna get some juice. I hope you guys drink beet juice. Energy boosts. It's very good. Uh when is the next webinar? So I can ask a few questions like what time and days are the live classes? Okay, webinars are every Wednesday at 7. Classes depend. So some cohorts get 2 classes a week, some get 3 classes a week. It depends on the stage you are at. Sometimes you can only meet like once a week because you're doing assignments or projects. So it really depends on what you're doing. How long should you stay at a startup before negotiating? Ooh, good question. The great thing about a startup is that your results are easy to see. Like in a corporate with 1,000 people, for example, it's difficult to actually put it to do stuff that will drive the business because most decisions would need to be like approved. You know what I mean? But in a startup, you can do a lot really, really quickly. So if you are putting in consistent results in 3 months, you need to open the conversation. If you're working in dev and maybe you're shipping a feature every other day, every day or two, you need to open the conversation after 3 months and say, hey guys, since I've been here, obviously in a nice way, like not the way I'm talking, in a nice way. Hey guys, I love this company and I can see that we have a lot of potential in this business. In the last 3 months that I've been here, I've contributed to this feature and that feature and this feature and that feature. And I would really like to grow. I think I can also build more features. I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that. However, my current situation really doesn't allow me to stay in this kind of salary. So would you guys be willing to renegotiate, maybe get me to 15K or 25K? It will really help me a lot, and I'll make sure that I ship this feature and that feature and this feature and that feature in the next 8 weeks. Then you keep quiet. If you're really delivering value, that company will not want to lose you. Believe me, they will give you what you want. So 3 months should be enough. Is Within Code online? Within Code is in person. It's not online. Can you get into data engineering without a maths degree or finance? You can without a maths degree, yes, but it's difficult. Ah, no, 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 it's not difficult. You don't need a degree. You need to be good at maths. So if you're just good at maths in general, you like solving problems, then yeah, get into data engineering. You need a mathematical background somehow. Zwanaka, you're still there. You are very patient, hey Zwanaka. Zwanaka ompa matodzi. Are you vendor? Zwanaka sounds vendor. Matodzi sounds vendor as well. Guys, whenever you're feeling tired, drink this. It's beetroot juice. It's really good for you. Just half a glass a day is all you need. Don't overdo it because it can be funny sometimes. Who wants to jump on a conversation? Who wants to do a multi guest? I'm going to open. How do you open it? No, I'm not going to auto accept. How can you find a job? I gave that already. What we'll do is just pay attention in the next 3 or 4 days. We'll reduce a clip on how to get a job. I already gave you guys how to get a job. Dimple, I said Linux system admin is good. It's good. How is the job market for front-end developers compared to 2 years ago? The job market for everything is bad compared to 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago, things were great. Um, the job market right now sucks. It sucks for everything. If you're searching for jobs the traditional way, but if you're searching for jobs the way I taught you how to search for a job, where you make someone more money, then the job market for front end developers has never been better. It's never been better. It's great. It's never been better. But if you're applying for jobs like everyone else, you're just spray painting CVs on LinkedIn, then the job market sucks. So you just have to learn how to look for a job. How can I get a Melsoft Academy cup? You have to come and take mine away, Nigel, because they are extinct. How to get yourself good in coding? You code more, like with everything in life. If you want to get better at it, you just have to do more of it. If you want a happy relationship or a happy marriage, you just have to spend more time with your wife or your husband. If you want to become a better soccer player, you have to play more soccer. So if you wanna get good at coding, you just have to code some more. The job market is actually booming. Yeah, the job market is great. It sucks for juniors though. It really does. Like a lot of juniors I know are struggling. Obviously not Melsoft juniors. Like Melsoft juniors don't struggle for anything. Melsoft students don't struggle for anything because they're Melsoft students. Of course you're not gonna struggle. But for everyone else, it's rough out there because universities will teach you how to pass an exam. Then after that, you've got a degree or you've got a certificate or whatever you have, but they don't teach you how to get a job. They don't teach you how to network. They don't teach you how to they don't teach you the real things that you need. So yeah, guys, join Melsoft. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna love you and leave you. I've worked for a 21-year-old. That's wild. Coding more does not make you a better coder. Okay, so what makes you a better coder then? If you're coding more and then you still suck, that doesn't make you a better coder. I don't know. You're gonna have to explain to me what you mean. I manage people older than me with more experience. I worked for a 21-year-old. Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm saying that if you want to become a better programmer, you have to build more things because then you learn more, then you get better. The fact that you've worked for a 21-year-old or that you manage people older than you with more experience, that doesn't matter. I'm talking about individually. If you as a person you want to become a better programmer, you just have to code more. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say it's gonna make you better than everyone else. That's not what I said. I just said it will make you better. It will make you better. You have to code more. If you've got another if you've got another okay, let's get on the live. You seem energetic. You seem like you wanna argue. Request. Guys, I'm logging off. I'm gonna keep this on TikTok only. I love you guys. Let's have a chat with Bonsai. It's going to be only on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Zoho. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you. If you want to continue the conversation, let's head over to TikTok. I love you guys. See you. Peace.